Hey guys, welcome to a tutorial on learning the basics of the standard E tuning and also learning the basics of scaling on the guitar. So let's start off. So the top string, which is the 6th string, is tuned at a lower E octave, and then the string below it is tuned at A, and then the string below A is tuned at D, then G, then B, and then the last string here, which is the 1st string, is tuned at a higher octave E. So the top string and the last string will sound the same, and then the rest will sound like that. Now there's different methods of tuning the guitar. I'm not going to actually show you how to tune it, but there are different methods, and they include, using your app and then buying a guitar with an inbuilt tuner. But I'm going to show you a cheap method, or not a cheap method, but a method of checking whether your guitar is tuned, and it's all by the use of your ear. So you're going to jump to the 5th fret on the 1st string, which is the 6th string, sorry, on the top string here, and you want to play the string right below it as well while playing the top string with the fret with your finger on the 5th fret as well. It's going to sound like that, and you do that with just by moving your finger right below, doing the same thing with the string below until you get to the 3rd string and you move your finger to the 4th fret. Same thing as before, and then your finger goes back to the 5th fret and you play the same thing like you've done before. And that's it. That's how to check whether your guitar is tuned, and it's quite simple, it's quite easy, but if you have loose ears, then you're in trouble. So anyway, moving on to the basics of scaling. So of course the top string here is E, and then you move your finger to the 1st fret on the top string. That's F, that's the note for F, and then you skip this fret and you go to the next one, which is the one I'm on right now. This is your G note, then this is your A, then this is your B, then this is your C, then this is your D, and then you hit E. That's the higher octave E. And so that's basically everything about the basics of scaling. Now you notice that E and F, they don't have a gap like let's say F and G. They have this half step in the middle, but E and F don't have that gap, and B and C don't have that gap either. That's a very big thing to notice, because a lot of people get tricked that there is a gap and they just go and make this F, and then you've got the whole scale on a half step. And so these are full notes, these are full notes, and this is half a note, this half a step is right. Wherever it starts off, whatever the string starts off with, you just keep continuing it until you get to G. There's no G and H, there's nothing beyond G. So if it ends off with G, then it'll go straight back to A, and then go from A all the way to G. Now that's the basics of tuning and the basics of learning the scales on the guitar. I hope you learned something, and I hope you apply this when you start to learn even more things about the guitar.